Welcome back, guys, to what should be episode 32 of our SimCity Let's Play. Hopefully you're still enjoying the series just as much as the first episode. But it's been a big day today, mainly because of many different game releases, or at least Cities in Motion 2, which I'm greatly looking forward to. But also because we have finished the Arcology, and this is literally after I haven't really played at all since I booted up the game and quit it after last episode, so I haven't been playing since last episode. And as I was saying, as soon as you quit and you come back in, it seems like it pings back the servers just to check, just to verify how many resources you've sent. And medals were only like halfway through last episode at the end. Now thankfully they're all the way up, so that's all good. We won't need to be importing any medals, and we're on our way to, I guess, building the Arcology, which is said it's only 5%, so I guess we might be able to get it done this episode. That's going to be interesting to see how it'll work out. Firstly, let's go to metals and use them locally. I could probably, and what I should do is delete the smelting factory metal, yes, metal, well, alloy, no, metal plants, so what should we call them? Metal production lines. Anyway, as we have been finding more and more things about the game as well, we have had leaks of many different DLCs in the game code which have been pre-prepared. One of the major ones was Roman's DLC, like a Roman's casino. I'm not really sure what it would really bring to the game because there's already a fair amount of casinos, but there was a nifty casino. There's going to be Red Cross. It seems like some type of commercialization of the Red Cross and military type buildings. So there's quite a big amount of DLCs that are already coded and prepared to be in the main game as it was shipped, so that's pretty interesting. And the first one of the DLCs, it's free, has come out. Must say I do like it a little bit. I'm not a massive fan, but I do like it because it's called Nissan Leaf, and it's in the power section. It doesn't produce any power. Your charging station is ready to go. Add it to your city and watch as your Sims begin driving around in the 100% electric Nissan Leaf. Now, I like it because it brings more realism, because this is, after all, a city simulation. Actually, that's a perfect place to sneak peek it in. Might as well place it there. Right up here. Oh, it's not even coming up properly. But I do like it because, it brings a certain amount of realism into the game, right? Because it's a real-life company, and I like that type of stuff. But then again, they're also getting paid for this, which is, I don't know, a bit iffy to me, at least. Hopefully they won't be complete sellouts and just accept any company, but increase the realism. Like, I'd love to see some McDonald's or something. I mean, I guess EA could also make a quick buck or two of that, but it'd be also nice to have and plop McDonald's stores around your city, just like they are everywhere in real life. These houses, what the hell are they thinking? That'd be pretty cool. Until it would be raining, though. Living in a nice little alcove like that. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be the best place to live in if it were raining. But let's have a closer look at the Nissan Leaf stuff. So it doesn't take up any power or water, I'm pretty sure. It almost doesn't count as if it's a building. There are these Nissan Leafs now that will be driving around the city. So at least that's interesting. Not sure what this guy is doing at all. Tonya Golden came from the Nissan Leaf charging station, soaking up the sun. Okay. And as we can see, as we click on this, the population, amount number, residents, and why am I unhappy? And that's in green. And it's cut off as well. So I guess this DLC wasn't really ready to be released. I'm not sure why it was released. If that's the case. I wonder if it's just me that's got this problem or not, because I'm sure they would have checked the DLC before they would have released it. Who knows? 100% electric Nissan Leaf. Dump the pump. Okay, so that's new. Although all it'll really do is change the some of the cars that are driving around here, and as it seems, the traffic problems have slowed down massively. They're almost non-existent, which I find amazing, really. I do like this road because it enables like everything to be transported away from me quickly, and I don't need to be producing any more metals after all now. So what are we doing over here? We've got a couple. Okay. So let's hop right in. Edits and alloy. Okay. 2 alloy furnaces. That's nice. And where's the metal? So there it is. It looks like it's actually connected to the, like it's part of the main building. But clearly it is not. So I'll demolish that and we'll build the alloy furnace. Okay, that's that limit reached. And now over here. Metal furnace. Okay, so there's 3 metal furnaces. I wonder if we like get rid of this one, would this one still work? Because it's not really connected though, is it? Well, it seems like it's connected just in midair, this little pipe. So I wonder if it's working. It looks like it is. There's smoke coming out from it. So I guess that means something's happening. But let's go into alloy furnace. And okay, another one there. All right. So now we'll be producing alloys, which are always very important and extremely necessary. What are we importing over here? Alloys. I don't think I should be importing alloys anymore, to be honest with you. Let's use locally. And we're only producing alloys here, raw ore there. Okay, we've got everything under control, hopefully. The Space Center Great Work is coming along nicely and neatly. We're getting close to the 2,000 students. Quite surprising because this city, well, it's almost bigger than Toska Cliffs. In my opinion, Toska Cliffs should be a much more populous city than it currently is, but clearly it's not. Because if you look at the majesty of Giovanni Woods, it looks just so much better, so much more appealing, and the houses look a lot bigger there. Massive towering skyscrapers, whereas over here, well, I guess there is a few here, but nothing to the magnitude of Giovanni Woods. And they're almost at the same amount of people, so not sure how all that works. Let's go back to the Arcology. Check that out. I'm not even sure how the construction works. It's like we've got to keep on sending 300 workers there, or not really sure. Someone said that you have to like hit up all of your cities to be able to finish the construction. Not really sure how all that's gonna work out. Hopefully it does though. Hopefully it does. So that's that done. Cities in Motion 2 as well. There should be a couple of episodes coming up very shortly. Hopefully by the time the next episode will be up, we'll have a couple of episodes of Cities in Motion 2 going, and they'll be running continuously with SimCity. It seems like there's a new car over here. Looks like this lady's just waiting for the car to be charged. And there's a guy cleaning up the board. Dump the pump. Sounds more, it should be more like pump and dump, if you know what I'm saying. Good old... No, I'm not going to go there. Okay, now let's go over into Giovanni Woods, shall we? Go over here. I'm pretty sure Giovanni Woods is losing money. So what I might do is send over some of that money. Goddamn Pyongyang. I sent $1 million there as well, but we're not going to get it back. I'm going to have to go to the main menu and just try to work my magic there, which is very sad. Anyway, go over here, click on here. I'll be happy with $1.5 million. That's definitely a lot more than I can imagine what to do with. Talking about money, etc., I will be doing another Euro Truck Simulator video. I haven't forgotten about Euro Truck Sim. It's just that I've been really busy lately. I'm doing a couple of online courses, etc. I'm putting a bit more time and effort into other things, learning different things such as, I don't know if you guys have heard of a website called Coursera, whatever, however you say it or pronounce it. It's a very good website. It's it's got online courses. It's not, they don't really give you credits like in a real university, but there's a different type of education. It's really interesting, and some of the different topics that there are. There's a gamification topic which I find incredibly interesting myself. because it's about gamification, which is like, think of the real world, but you try to motivate people by using gameplay mechanics, or like game mechanics like you'd expect in computer games, but use mechanics, leaderboards, etc., scores and leveling up systems, and you motivate people to, I don't know, like go to the gym or something, finish work quicker or more efficiently or something like that, and they get points. Gamification is something that really is quite interesting, really. And it's only just starting up, and of course there's many different courses that you can take if you're interested in the arts or politics or whatever. There's many different courses, so if anyone is interested in that, I'm sure if you're in America you might have heard of Coursera. There's of course you can take also online university courses, like legitimate university courses that give you credits, and you get a real certificate, bachelor of whatever you learnt. You're an undergraduate, etc. Now these are the Nissans. I don't even know what they're supposed to look like, but it looks like these blue cars are new, because there's a heck of a lot of them as well. Here they are. Yeah, so it does seem like these blue cars have all just come out here. Now this doesn't tell us any information, it's just really a building. Pretty much a waste of a DLC. Imagine if you had to pay for that. Ay caramba. You gotta pay for this in-game. You have 5. I'm not sure why would anyone want any more. It seems a bit idiotic to me, if you ask me. Everything else is working out quite well. Okay, so I should get rid of the metal trade depot little slots, so I'll be able to put something else in there. Probably plastic seems the most promising. Like we've got metal over here. We got through this really quickly. This is still 5%. I'd love to know how we can speed this up. I've been reading that you can only get it to work if you've visited all of your cities within like the 4 regions that affect or get affected by the Arcology great work. I think it'll be these 4 within this vicinity. Because the way this map works is there's 16 land slots and 4 great work. So I'm assuming there's 4 land slots for 1 great work. Hopefully, at least. It's definitely an interesting hill. Wish we could do like a long windy road around it. You see these buses? Let's go to public transport. Okay, we can see the buses, but we can't see anything else around on these roads. Anyway, go over to gifts. Hopefully, the vehicle carrying the gift has already taken the money. I haven't really been paying too much attention. Nor that I should. I wish it did happen immediately, so I wouldn't have to be worrying about any of that stuff. But of course we can't. All has to be processed online because why EA and Max has decided to make it so. I mean, it's not only just anti-piracy. They definitely had a vision of it, of the game being always online and making it into something like Farmville, really. Which I don't really have anything against Farmville. I think that's also very interesting. There's a lot of games coming out that are very, very similar to Farmville, in which the most important resource is pretty much time. Although I've never played Farmville, I have played and do play a game which is, I'm assuming, quite similar. It's called Forge of Empires. It's a bit like Civilization, like with a tech tree and a bit like it. Anyway, as we go over here, we've got 162,000 people. It just seems too big to only have 162,000 people in here. It seems like the traffic patch has definitely improved things. Well, then again, this never really had traffic problems. Hopefully, we're going to be getting a nice little boost in money very shortly. Hopefully. Hopefully. Because we are losing a lot of money. And what is causing us to lose so much money? Stop sending sewage. Alright, I guess education. And what are we learning over here? Now, we aren't even learning a research project, so... Stop getting water. I'm going to have to turn off these educational facilities. Work with your neighbors to send at least 300 workers to the Arcology construction site. Arcology constructing. Okay, and the grade school close that down as well. And we're making money now. Who'd have thought education would be as important? The volumetric effects of the clouds look very, very interesting. Very good. They look like real clouds, none of these cardboard cutout stuff that you'd probably expect or come to expect from games like Flight Simulator or something like that. Look very, very nice. Like real clouds, although part of the cloud is coming out of the concrete pylon. Yeah, geez, these are massive houses. Seems a lot bigger than the rest of them. And what I should do, of course, is plant some trees over here. Nature. There we go. Hopefully that will get rid of some of these problems. I wonder if the house can keep on building if there's trees around. Hopefully I can build over the trees and ignore them pretty much. Okay. There should be a lot more people coming in. So that looks good. It'd be interesting to see how the Arcology affects everything. Oh, wow. Here we go. Now, that looks different. I bet you it's also moved up in percentage points as well. So, okay. I think I know what's sort of happening. I do like this construction site stuff. Looks really cool. Maybe we could zoom in a bit more. To have a quick gaze at its majesty. So I guess it's using all the resources. It's 20% now. So the way I think it's happening, like in a from I guess a game coding perspective, is like everything's happening behind the scenes. We can't see. It's not really showing us in the interface what's happening, and it's not really pinging the server except for when we leave the city, and then it moves up in construction, something of the sort. Because in the last like 5 minutes, it's moved up 15% pretty much. Which isn't right. Anyway. Garbage dump. We do have to have a garbage dump. This arsonist from Toasted Cliffs threatens the local homes. Who knows? We can't be having that. There we go. We've got the $1.5 million as well. And we've run out of recyclables. It's no fun. What would you need is a lot more of these recycling things. Wait, recycling collection. That's what we need. Oh, that's so tough. We can't even squeeze one in there. Shucks. Alright, we're gonna have to demolish some of these houses. This one in particular. Alright, it's gotta be done. For the good of the whole city. What do these do? Reclamation. Alright, they take away used metals or something of the sort. Interesting. Storage is full. No, it's not. What are you talking about? Plastic reclamation line. It's on this last one that plastic is full over here. So you can't really go ahead and deliver plastics to the other trade depots or something? This is alright, this is filled. Okay. I probably should get rid of some of these freights. I'd love to know, how do you trade within your cities? Is that even possible, or do you have to do it on the global market and you can't trade within even your own regions, or within your own region? Because that to me would be quite a downfall. Both freight shipping. That would be a massive downfall if you can't trade within your own cities in the region. I mean, what type of ridiculousness is that? There we go. And now I'll be able to go get some more plastic depot slots. Beautiful. And we've hit the maximum amount of garbage, so hopefully we'll be chewing through that pretty soon. We should be, at least. This is filling up real quick. So now at least that'll alleviate some of the stress of this recycling plant. Hopefully. Hopefully. What's your problem, mate? Not enough high wealth shoppers. Not really too fussed about high wealth. Air pollution, it seems like. Oh, angry we had no garbage service. Oh, hello. Hear a big bang. That was, I think those cranes, that's why all the dust is moving, all the lights. Okay, this Arcology is definitely taking shape. Hopefully it's what? 45%. Okay, so I guess that theory is out. It just grows really sporadically. So it might not be completely built this episode. But I'll make sure you guys see the big moment. Even if I have to go to Pyongyang, I'm gonna have to abandon that city and then rebuild it. Which just makes me so sad that has to happen. It took so much work to build such a beautiful city. Oh well. Now, we are taxing people quite a bit. Might as well lower taxes. You must have quite a bit of high wealth. It's interesting. And of course, no cheater mode as of yet, still. These houses are looking nice. Check out its population. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Didn't even have a look at the population. That's definitely jumped up a lot because of all these houses. Over here where industry used to be. Complaining about shopping. I'm glad that they actually are complaining about shopping and not about germs anymore. Because the ground has cleaned up a lot more. Thank you guys for telling me about that. So yeah, the ground's cleaned up a lot. So that's good. There should be some high dense buildings coming out and along here. Seems like every road here... Whoa. Clouds. Seems like every road here has been upgraded as well. And if not everyone, then all the ones that do count. Where are all these guys going? I'd love to know. These houses are upgrading, so that's always nice. 20 minutes a day. Or 20 minutes to wait, sorry. That's 3,000 riders a day. Check out public transports. Average wait is 57 minutes, and it's connected to 3 cities, and a heck of a lot of buses around here. I'm hoping they're bringing in people and tourists, visitors, more rather. If we can click on one. There you go. Yes, you are bringing in people. 100 people. All right, so I'm assuming all these buses are bringing in 100 people. Hoping that to be the case. I've got to come under this banner here, so I'll be able to click on it. Okay. Hey, we've only got 5. Oh, we're doing quite well for ourselves here. Oh, wow. What I should probably do is just, with my next great work, probably just do a time lapse of the building. Just start building it, make sure it's all done, and then just get rid of the UI. And just start recording and speed the time up during the video. Be a nice little time lapse, wouldn't it? 71%. Okay, so it's not even going up by 5% now. Wait, how many people are working on it? Still 300? I'm guessing they're people. Very interesting construction, to say the least. Although I'm scared to see what will happen if I exit out of the game now, and then we re-enter it. It'll just probably jump up to 100% completed. That's not good. No shoppers, supposedly. Guess no one's really coming. Well, there are cars coming through this way. See, the thing is, there's no real incentive for people to go around driving. And to get to commercial, they don't actually search out commercial. They have to drive past it. So probably what would make the most sense is like placing a bit of industry just around here. And I guess it'll only be clean industry around here as well, wouldn't it? But it would make sense, because that way everyone's got to drive into the middle, which would mean that they have to drive through some commercial housing or commercial zoning. A lot of these buildings need to get completely destroyed. Too many germs. Not anymore, I don't think so. Is that it? There must be one house. No, that's it. Alright. 231,000 people. Crime's terrible there. Ooh. Criminals a day, 356. So what are these red icons? Are they Jack the Hat Atkins? They make him a black person. Would I expect anything less from Maxis? No. Going to embezzle some aliens. Oh, here we go. Have we built the damn thing? Where is it? Where is it? There she is. Wow. Okay. I think it's been built. No. Looks like it. That thing is damn high. Pity about the dirty clouds, though. Okay, that's better. Just toxic cliffs dirtying everyone up. Oh, here we go. Oh, God, that jumped up real quick. Arcology is complete. There you go. Building this towering pinnacle of human architecture requires skilled workers and resources. This dense ecosystem contains everything necessary to sustain a massive community. Sims live here, but many of them will commute to cities in the region to work, go to sleep, or shop. We get shoppers, workers, and students. Cut the ribbon. Oh, cutscene. Okay. There's some like fighter jets that fly by or something. Oh, I wish we could zoom in even closer to the Arcology. It needs power. You're kidding me. Oh, okay. Wow. This seems quite intense. So, that sucks. It needs power and water. Alright, and it can increase in density. Interesting. So let's work this out. How do we send power? I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that we are producing excess power. 114, and I can keep on upgrading this nuclear power plant too. Quite a bit. So there's the Arcology in all its beauty. But the real question is, how do we get the Arcology some power? Do I click on this? I'm sure I'll figure it out. The Arcology needs water and has stopped working. Can Giovanni Woods provide it with water? Well, if I'm able to, of course. Let's click on water then. I don't want to buy it from Toxic Cliffs. No, thank you. Yes, yeah, I'm not really producing enough water over here. That is going to be a problem. I can go ahead and upgrade this to get some more water pumps, which probably is a smart thing to be doing. Do I have any other water pumps here? No. Anyway, well, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and figure all this out. Hopefully you guys tell me or help me out a bit. Oh, yeah, Arcology just gets cut in half. But we'll figure it all out, and hopefully it'll be a heck of a lot easier as well. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later, and Hopefully you have enjoyed this episode with the Nissans and the Arcologies and all that good stuff. Till next time, I'll see you all later.